All right. Not sure if I've lost any progress because I kind of like saved it a weird spot.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it. How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before.
Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god?
Looks like Ifrit to me, with wings like Phoenix. Well, if it isn't the hooded fart knocker.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Whoa! What does it mean?
What? I'm back. Joshua!
Oh, good. Clive gets to watch himself kill his brother all over again.
I did this. I killed him. Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua. I'm sorry. I failed you. Joshua died. I killed him. And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything. And now? Are you ready to accept the truth? I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace. press on. Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
All right. Don't really understand what the hell's going on, but here we go.
Give me fire!
Is it not letting me use Phoenix? Or do I just forget how to play this game every time I come back to it?
Not this time.
Just hacking away at his foot. Not doing great. That can't be it, can it? It cannot. Man, I really hacked that guy's ankle apart, didn't I? Gotta fight myself now, huh?
Still you deny it.
What is this, Final Fantasy IV?
The truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your
Come on,
fears.
Clive, let's kill Clive.
too slow. Not this time.
Kind of reminds me of Evil Ryu.
I see. You'd have me learn by example. Not this time.
Whoa, where did I go? Oh, good. I'm about to die. Well, fuck.
I see. You'd have me learn by example. Flames to me!
Stop flying so high up. I'm missing so many hits. going on now?
No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
Accept the truth.
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Alright, Clive, just drop the Soul Calibur already, or the Soul Edge. Alright, back to fighting Ifrit again, huh?
I know the truth of it now. You are
Well,
not
that's great, but I don't! What the fuck is going on?
I am.
Alright. Having another Godzilla battle. I don't feel like I have a full lot of control over the situation. Other than what it tells me to tap square real quick. That was it? Oh, alright.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill.
Jill,
There's
I just
nothing.
went through some shit,
I'll be
lady.
fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Alrighty then.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second Icon of Fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second Icon of Fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want?
John, I thought you were gonna be going to
I
bed.
need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
Did you just arrive, Sean?
We'll find your answers
Because you
together.
definitely missed
I want to learn the
some
truth too.
badassery.
There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong.
Right on.
I have changed.
I guess just by the boohoo comment, I was
I
like,
don't want to
you
be that
must have
person
missed that
anymore."
whole situation.
The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
I swear the more you learn in this game, the more questions I have. Like, I mean, I guess that's probably the point, but
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
muck with the rest of your rats? And this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them down. Out. No!
Yes, yes, my lord.
Benedicta.
Was her dead body in that box?
So, what next?
Huh. Can you... Wait, what's going on here? I hate that there's no good place to put my ugly mug. Is there a way to upgrade the doggo? I don't know. Anyway, what I was gonna do was upgrade some shit.
We return to East.
Sure. All right.
I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she
I
made
feel like
the
I'm
oath to leave.
I'm looking at all the
I'm thinking she'd be
the
safer with Sid
upgrades
too.
and level ups and shit.
Alright.
Like,
We should arrange an introduction then.
might as well be looking at a different language.
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
What do you smell, bud? The Empire
What
took
happened
out
here?
everyone in town.
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
Remember our orders? No survivors.
Who would order such a thing?
Ooh, a limit break, eh? Aha!
That's enough.
I don't even really know what the limit break did. Seemed like not much of anything. Looked like I was on fire for 3 seconds, and then all of a sudden, that was it.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one!
Maybe so, but not today.
Kill all the ducal dogs.
Ducal dogs.
We're innocent people.
Not this time.
That's enough.
Ooh, hurry up and die, come on.
Put them all to the sword. There or no.
I'll not fall to the likes of you.
Easy peasy. And that's that.
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command!
My mother ordered this. Why?
Clive,
No. It can wait.
Oh, He smashed me good. Alright, Imperial Champion. Oh yeah, I've got a limit break. Whatever the hell that does. I guess just goes crazy with the fire attacks.
Not this time.
Taking you with me.
Come get me, fatty.
It's over.
Hey, Shotskis.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
Well, things have
Acting on
definitely
the
looked
orders of
better.
the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always
Fuck!
did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it.
Sounds like Ukraine and Russia.
Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick.
Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Oi! Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Who is this
Now,
fuckface?
rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send
Kupka.
it.
It's like a mixture between Koopa and Kefka. Can I go wherever? Oh, no. Never mind. I wonder if I missed a side quest by everyone dying.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Young had so many uses. Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl.
Fetch you a bowl of brown? What is a bowl of brown exactly?
We can keep running.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
Kinda,
I
sorta.
still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Do 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 do.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the Black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the Crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds
eat
to
my
riddles
pantser.
such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire
yes.
bleeds, and you sit here
Actually, I don't
like
see any food.
crones
Just
in a tea house,
cups full of booze.
and you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is
but I
exactly
do.
what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the
Time we fuck
Grieger.
everybody up is what the Emperor is trying to say.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Yes, quite. Indeed.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Orther. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Man, imagine just being
I
fucking
must have
Bahamut.
misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. They're in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups.
The higher-ups. The gods themselves.
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Clan's all like, God damn it, yes!
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I
Well,
got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
So, magic is not from the heavens. How about that?
Clive, was it?
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Not happy.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Cid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital.
Flim
And what
flam.
business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Magic from Alavin, Wisconsin.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Why you gotta complain at me when I buy shit from you, lady? Come on.
It'd better all be here. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing, and it entires borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Otto Man?
I need to send a message.
Eh.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up.
Buggered it
no
right
herbs
up.
for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sanbreque as soon as I can.
Motion in the main hall.
Alright, what am I doing here?
What's happened this time?
He's never this late. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Not Randall.
I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend.
Alright, I guess I'll do these side quests first. Ooh, I got 3 of them. Start with this one if it's still available, but everybody's fucking dead here, so I don't know if I waited too long for it. We will see. Alright. Oh, there are 2 here.
I have to find him before. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
I thought everyone was dead in this town.
But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand.
Of course.
Sure, let's take on my third
We bearers have to look out for each
side
other.
quest.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Ronald got dang McDonald. Dongled. I sure do talk good.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. But it's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you
All right,
understand.
eaten
There were
it.
a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
We be side questing.
Company.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
Yeah! My wounds, boy! Stay down!
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Really? That was it? surprising.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
Foul crystal. Not just a crystal, a foul one.
You found it! Oh, thank you! Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
All right, then. Yay, I got 1,000 gold. Woo. Oh, and some Wyrite and magic ash, which I still don't exactly understand how crafting works.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens.
Damn, it's 12:30.
He ran off
Holy
that
crap.
way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. He can't have gone far. I better keep my eyes peeled. A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went. Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris. Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial Surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
All right then. Whoops. It's weird that I have Jill and Tangle, is that the dog's name? With me for the most part, but in like cutscenes, they just aren't there. Makes me forget they're even with me.
I'll be fucked if I'm leaving this to a bearer. I'll go my...
I'll be fucked.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Hopefully. Fuck off, Ronald.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Well, it's another side quest down, and I am not sure if they're worth my while. Alright, that was it in this town, though. Right? Right. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get out of Dodge. I said, let's get out of Dodge. Apparently, you can't just go to the obelisk. You have to still go to the map. Or wait, what? How the fuck do I leave? World map. Okay, here we go. Damn. All kinds of question marks.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
Retrieved sack.
More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
Back, are you? Did Master Quentin summon you? The shad's all salted and smoked.
Give me that letter, doggo.
It seems we have our culprit.
I can't stay mad at you.
Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
Can I pet him? Oh, I can't pet him. No, that's not my dog. That's merely a dog. See, this is my dog. Although, my dog is kind of like the wolf in Secret of Evermore at the beginning. Gotta give him some pets. Maybe a treat? Can I give him a treat? Here you go, bud. Oh no, I just pet him again. I know I've got a treat somewhere.
Fetch.
Yeah! Good boy. Alright.
A whole day on the line and they're still not.
What are we doing over here?
What'll we do for supper?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off?
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege.
To
what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him.
Yes.
And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Yes, be sure to let me know.
Sun's setting fast.
Whoops. Yeah, 2 gil. Woo! You're right there, Quentin's comrade.
You all right?
Had a Charlie horse.
Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened. Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Limit break. Wrecking normal enemies with a limit break. How fun. Expected more damage, but okay, whatever. You know what's funny is earlier I was playing Final Fantasy VI and I was fighting Hilgagises in Final Fantasy VI, although they look nothing like this. Another limit break. Things aren't looking good for the old Hilgagus. Easy. Easy. Here we go. Oh. Poor Randall.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
I control it. Well... Sorry, pal.
Did the grocer know his daughter?
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened.
My
And
man.
I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
All right then.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Wanted to send a message.
Maybe I should just own up to... Well, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies is one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Well, He's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
All right. All of the available side quests. All done. Now I go speak with Otto.
There's a commotion in the main hall.
A little turned around here. There we go.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been
That
talking
looks
about
nothing
bringing
like
down another
Otto.
pistol
He doesn't drive
since
a
I've known
bus. Doesn't have
Well,
long
that's all it's
hair.
gonna be.
He's not a stoner. Come on.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the Royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman? Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Clive, was it?
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Oh.
Just the three of us, then.
Drakeshead is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to
come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
All right. We got another side quest over here. Damn it. Thought I was done with side quests for the moment. All right. It's getting late. I'm gonna do one more side quest, and I think I'm gonna call it a night.
I've seen your face before.
Although
You're a
I
friend of
think
Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with
tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, because
Bandits in the
it's
Golden
actually
Stables.
today.
They're waving their swords
But I
around.
think
I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back.
Thursday
I should have
evening,
stayed, but oh, please help
I'm gonna
them.
play some more Final Fantasy VI.
All right.
And I think on
see to your
Friday,
problem.
I'll focus on Final Fantasy 16.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast
Doing
to
both
count.
at the same time, I end up
They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
I end up having people view one and not the other. So I think tomorrow, a few hours of Final Fantasy VI.
Golden Stables
Friday,
my
a few hours of
All
Final
Martha's
Fantasy
hiding
16.
back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
Yes,
Get it,
quite.
lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
You guys don't know who I am.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do if we're to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
Well, the cat's away. These guys will get murdered by Clive.
There he is, the man of the hour.
All right. So I'm going to go over here to Lost Wing, and I'm going to call it an evening. Getting pretty late. What, I've been streaming since 7:30.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Do I want to do one more side quest? Get it out of the way.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. I can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
They look literally beat up.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been...
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade? Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this'll be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Don't tell me turnips for supper.
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
Nom nom.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Oh.
What happens to us now, brother?
Oh god, is that another side quest?
I promise.
I wanted to get to the point where there were no more side quests, and then I was going to feel satisfied with stopping, but see what's going on over here. That's where I want to be.
Rejoice, my children, for we are the chosen, blessed with the
guess not up
everlasting
here.
grace of the goddess.
Ah, here we go.
Master Quinton, remember.
I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Ah, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean, for that matter. I suppose the smell's got 'em worked up, and little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll
All
see
right.
to it.
Let's light some wasps
thank
on
you.
fire.
You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
All right, so this is officially the last thing I'm doing this evening. Again, I think I am going to play some Final Fantasy VI tomorrow.
Shouldn't give me too much trouble.
If anyone's around tomorrow evening. All right, let's light some wasps on fire. taking too long. I'm gonna slash him up now. Blah, blah. Actually, it's a lot easier to hit him with the fire. So I guess I'll just keep on keeping on. I think I'll drink the last of my tequila. Oof. Right.
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know.
Whoops. I want to light the grapevines on fire. I don't think you can actually do that, but... Whoop. Where am I going? Where's the obelisk? Here we go. Alright, there we go. Oh. I'm playing this game like a dumbass. Or I'm playing this game like someone who played RPGs in the 1990s.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quentin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Hey. Who's drinking? All right. So, no more green exclamation points. Good, good. All right. I'm going to call it an evening. I don't think anyone's actually watching anymore, so it's a good time. Yeah, so tomorrow, or technically tonight, I'm going to play some more Final Fantasy VI. I'm going to say I'm going to start at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're around 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll play some more Final Fantasy VI on here. So hopefully I see y'all then. So, thank you for watching. Have a good one. And have a good one. I hit the button too quick. See y'all later.